Good morning, y'all. I want to break in on our videos here and let y'all know of some things that's going to be coming up pretty soon. Thank you for tuning into our channel. Thank you for stopping by. If this is the first video you've ever seen, welcome to our channel. I am Tracy. I am the keeper of the home here at 4D Farms. And a lot of the subscribers knows what I'm doing here lately on a lot of our videos, but I wanted to kind of update y'all of some things that's fixing to go on here on our channel. We are fixing to get very busy with the middle of the renovation in our kitchen. We have got a lot of stuff that's got to be moved so they can continue the next phase and get some things done, and we have got to get in there and help with this part. So for the next few weeks we are going to be very busy. I will try to still get some meals up and running. The menu plan for this week is just simple. It's going to be throw together whatever I can find because we're going to be that busy. And just some little simple meals you've probably already made 100 times already. Sloppy joes, things like that. Some chicken and some vegetables, okay? So I know y'all probably done all those. But I'm going to take a pause just for a little bit on some of the hotel cooking because there's some videos that I want to get kind of squeeze in here. It is April now. It is springtime, and this is the time when our zones here in the South, everybody's starting to plant. Some people might have already gone ahead and started putting in some cold crops because we're still getting a few frosts. Some people have already started and probably already got some in the ground starting in March. I sometimes do, but we just didn't have time to. And we're kind of taking a year off from the garden this year because, y'all, our freezers are still full. Our pantries are still full. And there's no sense in planting a garden and putting in fresh things when we need to get old things out. So we're just kind of taking a pause this year, but it's this time of the year when I have videos that I've been sitting on for a couple of years. And if you saw my first video, go back and watch it. When we started our channel, I told y'all that I wasn't for sure about having a YouTube channel. It was in my brain and I was praying about it. I just didn't know what to do about it and didn't really know to have one. But I went ahead and I started making videos anyway, just in case. And now I'm glad I did, because now I have all these videos to fall back on, and I'm glad I did. I knew that I had a lot of homesteading friends from our blogs that were like, you've got so many ideas and so many things to share. Why don't you make some videos? And I'm like, nope. I just wasn't for sure about it. So I'm like, what the heck? I had a lot of people asking me questions on our blogs. If you have been to our blogs, if you haven't, I'll leave the links in the description box below and you can check those out. We have 2 blogs. They're the same. I have pages at the top of our blog under the title. There's like other little subheadings. Those are pages that you can click on and go to and read. You'll see pages on there about goat management, goat healthcare and maintenance. Yes, 10, 12, 13 years ago, I used to raise dairy goats. And for health reasons, I had to let that chapter in my life close. I believe I stated this in our first video. Our farm has always been a working farm. When my husband was in the service, I always told him, I said, when you get out, I said, when we find some land and we build or we buy, I want a farm. And y'all, he was like, I don't want no garden. I did that all my life. My mama had us out there. You know, them stories they like to tell, you know. Guess who helps me in the garden? The one that said he didn't want no garden. Y'all, I've known it all my life I wanted one. I'm following in my grandparents' footsteps. I had the farm, still got the farm. We just shifted some things around and doing some things different. I'm the gardener in the family. I grew up doing this. So on our blog, you'll find different things that we do or that we have done. And gardening is one of them. There's a gardening page. There's a canning and preserving page. And I've had so many people request, you know, hey, it's on your blog, but, you know, can you just do some videos? Can you just show us? So 2 years ago, I got my camera out and I'm like, okay, we're going to try this. Just, you know, and I was going to put that link on my blog and for our homesteading friends. But y'all, 2020 happened and a pandemic come up on us and we all kind of freaked out a little bit. And we all started learning how to do things that we took for granted all these years and we paid somebody else to do so we don't have to do it. And people were like, hey, we need to start learning how to do some stuff. I learned how to cut some hair, clip some hair with clippers, not cut, but clip with clippers. Our boys and my husband, he started clipping the boys' hair. People started like, hey, we need to learn how to do a garden. We need to learn how to grow our own food. Y'all, people are getting more conscious of wanting to be self-sufficient. And y'all, it's been around all these years. It shouldn't be anything new, but a lot of people don't know how. They want to get into it and become more self-sufficient because we all kind of got scared a little. But they don't know how. So I had a lot of people reach out to me from our blog and just encourage me and say, can you do it? Okay. So long story short, the next few videos that I'm fixing to upload is going to be doing with gardening. If you've always thought about it, you've always wanted to do it, you just don't know how, you don't know how to get started, I picked up my camera and I started from beginning to when that food was in the pantry, okay, or in the freezer. I started at the beginning of the season. I went a whole early spring, middle summer, heat of the summer, till when that food was finally preserved, okay? From when he tilled up the garden, planting the seeds, fertilizing, watering, taking care of, weeding, maintenance, growing, knowing when to harvest. What comes next? All the labor, okay? The garden tours in between, and then harvesting. It's on our blog. Pages are on our blog. If you want to print out something, you can print them from there. Or if you want to go along with the channel, I'm going to start uploading some videos because now it's the time of the year when it's time to start gardening, start planting, start harvesting. And I'm going to squeeze those in amongst some cooking and things like that, and try to help y'all, the ones that has wanted it. So y'all just tune in. We've got some new things coming. I'm going to throw in some older videos too, and don't get confused because you'll see our old kitchen, okay? Like I said, these are older videos that I did 2 years ago from beginning to end. So I'm going to throw them in there. And it's perfect timing while we're fixing to get busy with this renovation and they need our help right now. And, you know, give y'all some content, you know, to keep going while we're busy doing other things. But the timing could just not be any more perfect. So y'all stay tuned on the channel. Some good things are coming. Some things I'm just going to squeeze in there. And then on our blog, check out our blog. I've got so many pages pertaining to everything. Because y'all, I'm not bragging, but I have other talents too that I like to share. And my main passion, y'all, is family, marriage, and parenting. That is my top two goals right there in my life. Proverbs 31 woman. I grew up watching my grandparents, idolizing my grandmother and my mother. Um, um, if I get emotional, I'm sorry. I've just been that way the past couple of days. I sat here yesterday and I was sewing and I turned on some hymns, and Alan Jackson was singing Precious Memories, um, When the Circle Be Unbroken. And y'all, I just sat here and squalled like a baby trying to sew, and I couldn't see a thing. My husband lost his, he has two mothers. That's a long story. It may never get shared. He lost both of them within a year's time, and it's been rough, and I miss my grandparents. And I just sat here yesterday and just squalled like a baby when I heard those hymns playing. And all my life, these are things I've wanted to do. It was my passion. I wanted a marriage like my grandparents. I wanted a better childhood for my children than what me and my husband had. That's stories that may not get shared. I may tell a little on our blog, on our marriage page. It's about me and my husband and our story, how we met, how he said, I knew I was going to marry you the day I met you. Well, I'm glad you knew it, because I didn't. He scared me half to death, y'all. And there wasn't no pushing him away, because he just wasn't having it. And parenting, that's my passion, y'all. There's just something about children. I wanted a house full of kids, but God only let me have two. And I was so afraid of screwing it up, y'all. I wanted to be perfect at it. I still want to be perfect at it. But sometimes your kids won't let you be perfect at it. You know, they have minds of their own. And you know, that's parenting, y'all. Go figure, okay? Check out our blog. We have so many pages, so much to share. We hunt, we fish, we process our deer. I took goat's milk and I practiced making cheeses. There's a cheese making page on there. Homeschooling. Y'all, that was a passion of mine. I homeschooled our boys until they got this bright idea one time that they wanted to, 7th grade, they wanted to go to junior high. They wanted to get away from mama, okay? They wanted to go to junior high. They wanted to be with friends. And I understood that, y'all. I homeschooled our boys up until the 7th grade. That was another passion of mine. Marriage, family, my hobbies, y'all, is my passion. I share a lot of things on our blog. I'm the one who runs our blog. It's my writing, my talking. This channel is run by me. My husband doesn't have a desire to do it. He ain't a talker. My boys don't have a desire to do it. So it's just me. But I share so much on our blog and on our channel. I hope y'all enjoy the content. There's something for everybody. If I haven't got to it yet, I'll get around to it, okay? I've had tons of people ask me, you know, can you do something on homeschooling? Until I get a video up and running, because right now some things are kind of packed up, and I can't get to it right now because where they've had to put some of our appliances. I can't get to my library right now where I have homeschooling supplies and things that I want to show y'all and talk about for people who have asked me to do some things about homeschooling. And I'm going to get around to doing a video on that. I've got so much to share, y'all, and so much content. I'm getting to it. Y'all just please be patient with us. But the next round is still going to be some meals till we get out of here and we get back in our home. And our kitchen is completed. And now is the time of the year I can squeeze in the gardening part and the canning and preserving part. It's just, I'm going to try to keep it in a timeline, okay? And in between there, I'll put in some more videos. But some more content is coming. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I hope y'all like our channel. Y'all, I know I chit-chat a lot, okay? I know that. I'm a chit-chatter. I'm not apologizing for that. I like to talk. I've had some comments, that's not very pleasant, but y'all, it's not bothering me. This is my channel. This is how I run it. If you have your own channel, all what goes on. You do your channel, you have fun with it, you play with it. There's gonna be some that like it, some don't. Y'all, thank y'all for the ones that are subscribing and the ones that are interested in our content. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have encouraged me to just keep going, and don't worry about anything. I don't let it bother me, y'all. I just smile and say, bless you, bless your heart. Go on, and I'll just keep doing what I do. I got more content coming. Y'all just be patient. I'm still learning this editing thing. I'm having some technical difficulties right now with my computer. I'm trying to get it fixed because a lot of my videos are on my computer, and I can't lose those. That's a lot of hard work, y'all. But y'all, please just be patient and be nice. Play nice, okay? It's not bothering me. I'm just gonna keep on rocking on, y'all. But I got more to come. Y'all check out our blog. There's so much content on there for different things: gardening, canning, hunting and fishing. Sewing. Y'all, sewing is a hobby of mine. I've been busy this week, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some. I might just put it on our Facebook page or on our blog. But I'm making some shirts for my granddaughters, and I'm doing 8 shirts, y'all. I'm so tired, but they are going to get done, and I'm loving every single one of them. They are turning out so cute, and I hope they love them. But sewing is a hobby of mine. I have a sewing page. Y'all, I'm going to get into making some little hair bows. I've been watching some YouTube videos of this woman that just does some little simple hair bows. Oh, y'all, it's so fun. And y'all, we've added something to our farm. Yes, we've added a couple of calves. I'm not doing anything with them. Excuse me. I'm not doing anything with them, y'all. It is all my husband and our other son. I just posted on Facebook. We've been doing a thing. We added a couple of calves to the farm. Right now, they're on another farm that we're borrowing and housing them. Our son has been working so hard on our pasture at my mother-in-law's house. She told us a long time ago we could use those pastures, and we're just now getting around to it. He works all day long, then he comes in and he works on the pasture, on the fence, taking care of the calves. Got a couple of little cowgirls helping out. Our girls have liking it, and it's been a dream of my husband's since he was younger. That vision at the time just didn't permit it. It wasn't meant back then. But now we've got a little cowboy that, bless his heart, he's wanted cattle all of his life. He wanted to ride bulls when he was 3 years old. He rode the furniture. He rode you name it, he tried to ride it and turn it into a bull. My husband finally just built him one of those practice bull riding contraptions in our backyard. Oh, y'all, he had the best time with that. He wanted to sleep in his Wranglers. He wanted the biggest belt buckle he could find, cowboy hat, chaps, had to have those chaps, had to have those spurs. He wanted to wear them to church. And I'm like, you can wear your belt buckle, your Wranglers, and your hat to church, but as soon as you walk in that door, that hat comes off. You can put it on when you walk back out. Oh, y'all, he just loved it. He's taking care of the cows. He's our cowboy. So me and the girls may get out there, and we may put some little bows on their hair. They're going to grow our farm. These 2 calves, they're females, the heifers, they're going to grow our farm. And then that's going to be another venture. Processing steers, processing our own cattle to put meat in the freezer. Y'all, I've got pages on self-sufficiency, processing. Check out our blog, y'all. It's coming on the channel, but go to our blog and check it out, okay? I'll put a link in every video so you won't miss it. But y'all just stay tuned. More content's coming. And just check us out. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for being patient. Thank you for your kind comments. If I haven't got to something that interests you yet, y'all leave me some comments of some contents. Leave me some comments of some content. Whoo, that's a tongue twister. That some things that y'all might want to see. If we don't do it, I'll let you know if it's something that we don't do. I'll let you know if it's something that y'all are interested in and want to maybe know how we do it, or you saw it on the blog and you just want to see a video of it. Maybe I've got a video of it. Y'all, I've got like 20 videos on this computer that I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't for sure if I wanted to have a channel or not. But I got one, so I got some videos coming. The car organization video, it was perfect timing because spring break, summer vacations, it was just perfect timing. I got that up and running. I squeezed it in there. Leave us some comments of some things that y'all might want to see. I probably will not be doing any sewing videos, y'all, because I don't sew for the public. I just sew for my enjoyment. I sew for me. I sew for my granddaughters. I've sewed a few things for my husband, for our house. I don't feel comfortable trying to teach someone else how to sew because I'm still learning myself. Y'all, I learned some better ways of sewing neckbands and collar to my sewing people. I learned better ways, tips and tricks of how to get those neckbands and those collars on shirts, the button-up dress shirts for women and men. I learned quicker tricks and better ways. And y'all, I've been sewing for 25 years now, y'all. And I'm where was YouTube when I needed it back then? Oh my gosh. But but you probably won't see any sewing videos unless it's something minor, like I'm still learning how to read a pattern, y'all. And I've been doing it all these years. It just depends on the company, how they write their directions to, and I'll just YouTube it, y'all. So I learned a trick like that. And you probably might not see any sewing videos. I might do just a couple as I learn something, but I don't know. If you want to see it, ask me. I'll just have to make up my mind about it, okay? Cheese making, I may not be able to do some of those. I did not do any videos of my making cheeses. Most of the directions and stuff is on our blog. I missed that opportunity. I don't know why I didn't. I'm even going to put up some of our old goat videos. This is for my goat friends or cattle friends. If you want to farm and you just don't know how and you want to get into goats, I have some old videos, y'all, about 10 years ago. Goat maintenance, what our barn looked like, how I had our barn set up, how to take care of them. I trimmed hooves. I disbudded the kids, not my grown kids, the baby goats, okay? What else did I do? I think I probably captured a few live births, y'all. I think I did. And yes, for educational purposes, yes, I did. And I think I videotaped an AI class, artificial insemination class. Y'all, I was going to learn artificial insemination. I took a friend of mine and I took one of my goats to a seminar, a workshop, artificial insemination workshop, and I took one of my goats, and we were she just did not want to get pregnant, y'all. It was the hardest thing, getting my favorite girl pregnant. And I was like, I'm grasping at straws. So I saw a workshop coming up, and we took her and tried to have her artificially inseminated. She still did not take. My gosh, she was stubborn. She didn't take. But I think I videotaped that, the process, and I was going to learn how to do it, y'all. I was fixing to buy the equipment and everything. Oh, y'all, I had so many plans with my farm, my goats. I had 2 little baby goats, y'all, when I was little. And I share this on my goat page, y'all, my story of how I got into goats. And if you ever notice at my grandparents, if you ever noticed me missing, they knew where to find me. I was up under the barn taking care of my little goats, feeding them. The mama had died, and I was bottle feeding them. I knew right then, when I got older, I was going to have a farm. I did, y'all. I had a farm. We raised ducks. We raised chickens. We even hatched chickens in an incubator. Then I let some mamas hatch some hens, hatch their own chicks. We had ducks. At one time, we raised mallards, wild ducks. I did them for my husband. And we raised wild turkeys. Of course, they became tame. And y'all, these turkeys and ducks, when it was feeding time, I had a line following me down our pasture where I took them to feed them. It was the funniest thing. I raised everything. I had the farm, y'all. And health reasons, I had to stop. My arthritis just kicked in really bad, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I really had to downsize. And I wished I still had them sometimes, because now grandbabies has come along, and oh, y'all, they could have had so much fun. They could have had so much fun. But my boys joined in on it some. But so many things our farm did. Our Labrador Retrievers, they earned HRC titles, one of them, HRC Grand Champion. I share her story on her hunting and fishing. Y'all, she had an accident. I share her story. She got out of her kennel one night and ran off, just exploring in the woods behind our house. But another property backs up to ours, and she was shot. And it was heartbreaking. She was shot. And we took her to the vet, and they dug 72 pellets out of her. Few got in her chest, and mainly in her shoulder and her arm, and they dug out 72 pellets. She lived to tell about it. I lived to tell it. She lived for me to tell about it. But she went on after that, y'all. That's when she got her Grand Champion title. She was in the vet's office for like almost 2 months. Heavy antibiotics. They really thought they were going to have to amputate her leg because it became infected. They got it down. We visited her as much as they would let us. Then she finally got to come home. She was in a cast. She recovered. She was in a cast. I mean, it shattered. Yes, it shattered. We were heartbroken. We let her in for a little while, and we spoiled her. And then she recuperated. And she was a working dog. My husband was like, let's see what she wants to do. She still wanted to work. So we took her to our trainer, and she's like, she's better. I think she's ready. So we took her to the competition and the field trials. She aced it. Grand Champion. Got her titles. She worked so hard. I have a little video of that. Lord, I'd have to find it. I don't know where it is. I really don't know where that one is. I don't know. I think it's on one of those little, I had an older camera, not an SD card camera, but one of those little 8mm little video cameras on the tape. Okay, I don't even know where it's at. But y'all, she went on. But years down the road, just old age, it took her. But we still have all of her ribbons, her titles, her certificates, everything. Y'all, we've got so much on our blog. Y'all just need to go check it out, okay? There should be something on there that interests you, okay? Lord, I don't know what all else is on there. I don't have it up and running in front of me. Self-sufficient. We're living in a time where people are wanting to become more self-sufficient, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's time to. I think it's time we started doing some things for ourselves again and stop relying so much on everything. We never got around to butchering our own chickens. Mostly just, got too attached, y'all, to them little fuzzy balls of fur and fluff. I got too attached. I just couldn't do it. But y'all, like I said in one of my other videos, y'all, my grandmother was the chick raising queen, and yeah, my papa would slap them on. My grandpapa would go get her a chicken, and she'd fry that baby up, y'all. I never got around to that part. I mostly just had them for the eggs, okay, and just for the seeing them out in my pasture. It was fun, okay? There should be something on our blog for everybody. There should be something on our channel so far and coming up that should interest y'all. If that you come up with an idea that you might want to see that we might do, I might have a video for it. If I don't, I might come up with one. If it's something that we don't do, like I said, I'll let you know. Y'all just give us some ideas of things that y'all might want to see. But that's what's fixing to come up for a little bit on our channel. And we're going to squeeze those in. And like I said, I hope y'all enjoy our channel. Those of y'all that subscribed, I hope it's living up, you know, to your expectations. And I hope you're enjoying it. If you're new to our channel, go back to the beginning, to the very first video. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then you'll go from there. You'll see what's been going on. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. It is Sunday. Count your blessings today, dear Lord. Don't take your family for granted. Be kind. Love on your family. Count your blessings today. I've got some shirts to work on. I'm going to tune in. And y'all just have a very blessed day. And drop us some comments. But play nice. Okay? Y'all have a good day.